Hey Capricorn, I'm sitting here with your cards spread out in front of me, and I have to tell you something that honestly gave me chills when I saw it. I just pulled your reading for this week, and the energy coming through is all about unexpected. Financial abundance that is going to literally appear out of nowhere. I know that sounds dramatic, but when you see what the cards are showing, you are going to understand why I am so excited to share this with you. Before we dive in, I want you to know that this reading came through so clearly, and the universe has some serious messages for you about money, opportunities, and a complete shift in your financial situation that you were not expecting. So grab your coffee or tea, get comfortable, because what I am about to share with you is going to change how you look at this upcoming week. All right, Capricorn, let me tell you about the first card that came through for you. I pulled the Two of Wands, and honestly, when this card showed up in your reading, I had to pause for a second because the timing of this is absolutely perfect for what you are about to experience. The Two of Wands is all about standing at a crossroads with the world literally in your hands, and for you, Capricorn, this is showing me that you have been planning something financial or career related for a while now. You have been thinking about it, maybe even worrying about whether it is the right move. And this card is telling me that the decision you are about to make is going to open up a pathway to money that you did not see coming. What I find really fascinating about the Two of Wands in your reading is that it is showing me someone who has already done the groundwork. You are not starting from zero here. You have been building something, whether that is a skill set, a business idea, a side project, or even just a reputation in your field. And now you are at that point where you need to actually take the leap. The figure in this card is holding a globe, which tells me this could involve something that reaches beyond your immediate circle. Maybe it is an online opportunity, maybe it is something that connects you with people from different places. Or maybe it is just that your influence is about to expand in ways you have not anticipated. But here is what really caught my attention about this card for you. The Two of Wands often appears when someone has been playing it safe, staying in their comfort zone, and the universe is basically saying it is time to bet on yourself. And Capricorn, I know you are someone who likes security. You like to have a solid plan. You like to know that your foundation is stable before you make any big moves. But this card is showing me that the money you are waiting for is not going to come from staying where you are. It is going to come from taking that calculated risk, from trusting that the preparation you have already done is enough, and from actually putting yourself out there in a bigger way. The energy I am getting from this Two of Wands is that within this week, you are going to have a moment of clarity where you suddenly see an opportunity that you did not notice before. It might come through a conversation. It might come through something you read online. It might even come through a random interaction with someone who mentions something that sparks an idea in your mind. And when that moment happens, you are going to feel this pull to act on it quickly. The Two of Wands is telling you to trust that instinct, because that moment of clarity is divinely guided, and it is going to lead you directly to unexpected money. Now, let me talk about the second card, because this is where things get really interesting. I pulled the Knight of Wands for you and Capricorn. This card rarely shows up unless there is fast-moving energy around finances and opportunities. The Knight of Wands is literally the card of swift action, of things happening quickly, of momentum building so fast that it almost takes your breath away. And for you, this is confirming that whatever financial opportunity is coming your way this week is not going to drag out over months. This is something that is going to move fast. What I love about the Knight of Wands in your reading is that it is showing me that you are about to enter a phase where you feel more confident and bold than you have felt in a long time when it comes to money. You know how sometimes you second guess yourself, or you overthink whether you are making the right financial decision, or you wonder if you are being too ambitious. The Knight of Wands is sweeping all of that away and replacing it with this fierce energy of confidence and forward momentum. You're going to feel inspired, you're going to feel brave, and you are going to feel like you can actually pull off something that previously felt too risky or too big. The Knight of Wands is also telling me that this unexpected money is connected to your passions in some way. This is not just some random windfall that has nothing to do with who you are or what you care about. This is money that is going to come through because you are finally aligning your financial goals with what actually lights you up inside. Maybe you have been doing work that pays the bills but does not excite you. And now there is an opportunity emerging to make money from something you actually love doing. Or maybe you have had a creative idea or a passionate project on the back burner. And suddenly there is going to be a way to monetize it that you had not considered before. I am also getting from this Knight of Wands that you might need to act quickly when this opportunity presents itself. This is not the kind of situation where you can think about it for 3 weeks and then decide. The Knight of Wands is impulsive in the best possible way, and it is telling me that when you see this opportunity, you need to grab it without overthinking. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts, and trust that the universe is putting this in your path at exactly the right time. The money is there for you, Capricorn, but you have to be willing to move at the speed that the opportunity requires. One more thing about the Knight of Wands that I think is really important for you to know. This card is telling me that other people are going to notice your energy shift this week. You are going to be giving off this vibe of confidence and capability that is going to attract attention from people who have resources or connections that can help you financially. Someone might reach out to you with a proposal, or you might get introduced to someone who sees your potential and wants to invest in you or collaborate with you. The Knight of Wands brings people into your orbit who match your ambitious energy. So be open to conversations and connections that seem to come out of nowhere, because they are part of how this unexpected money is going to show up. Now we are moving into the third card in Capricorn. This one made me smile because it is so perfectly aligned with what you need to hear right now. I pulled the Three of Pentacles, and this card is all about recognition for your skills, collaboration that leads to profit, and being valued for your expertise. The Three of Pentacles shows 3 figures working together on a cathedral, and one of them is clearly the master craftsman whose skill is being acknowledged and compensated. That is you, Capricorn. You are the one whose expertise is about to be recognized in a way that brings in money you are not expecting. What I find really beautiful about the Three of Pentacles in your reading is that it is showing me that you are not going to have to beg for this money or convince anyone of your worth. The people or the opportunity that shows up this week is going to see your value immediately. They are going to recognize what you bring to the table. They are going to appreciate your skills and your work ethic, and they are going to be willing to compensate you fairly or even generously for what you can do. This is not about struggling to prove yourself. This is about finally being in a situation where your talents are obvious and appreciated. The Three of Pentacles is also telling me that collaboration is going to be a key part of how this unexpected money shows up. This might not be something you do completely on your own. There might be a partnership forming or a team project that you get invited to join, or someone with complementary skills who wants to work with you on something that has financial potential. And Capricorn, I know you are pretty self-sufficient, and you often prefer to do things yourself so you can maintain control. But this card is encouraging you to be open to working with others because that collaboration is actually what is going to multiply the money that comes in. What is also significant about the Three of Pentacles is that it represents building something of lasting value. This is not just about a quick cash influx that disappears as fast as it came. The money that is about to show up unexpectedly this week has the potential to turn into something more stable and long-term if you approach it with the right mindset. Think of it as the beginning of a new income stream or a new professional relationship that continues to pay dividends over time. The Three of Pentacles is showing me that this unexpected money is actually the universe rewarding you for the quality of work you have been putting out into the world. And it is opening a door to even more abundance in the future. I'm also seeing with this Three of Pentacles that you might receive payment or compensation for work that you did in the past. So if you have anything out there in the world that you contributed to, whether it is creative work or consulting or teaching or any kind of project, there is a strong possibility that money from that is about to land in your account unexpectedly. All right, Capricorn. Moving to the fourth card now, and I have to say this one is really powerful for your financial situation. I pulled the Two of Pentacles, and this card is all about balance, juggling multiple income sources and being adaptable with your finances. Now you might be thinking, wait, the Two of Pentacles is about juggling, and that sounds stressful. But actually, in the context of your reading about unexpected money, this card is showing me that you are about to have more options financially than you have had in a while. And that is a really good thing. The Two of Pentacles shows a figure dancing while keeping two coins in motion. And there is this sense of flow and flexibility to it. For you, Capricorn, this is telling me that the unexpected money that comes in this week might come from more than one source. You might receive money from a direction you were not expecting and get a separate opportunity that brings in additional cash. Or you might find that you are suddenly juggling a couple of different income streams, and while that requires some management, it is actually putting you in a much stronger financial position overall. What I really love about the Two of Pentacles here is that it is showing me that you have the skills to handle whatever comes your way financially. You might feel like you are not ready for more abundance or more opportunities, but this card is telling you that you are more capable than you realize. You can handle the influx of money, you can manage multiple things at once, and you can stay balanced even as your financial situation shifts. The Two of Pentacles is a card of confidence in your own ability to adapt and navigate change. And that is exactly the energy you need right now as unexpected money starts to flow in. The Two of Pentacles is also giving me this message about staying flexible with how you think about money. Maybe you have had a very fixed idea about how income should come to you or what kind of work should pay you. But this card is encouraging you to be open to money showing up in unconventional ways. Maybe someone wants to pay you for advice in an area where you did not think you could monetize your knowledge. Maybe there is a gig economy opportunity that seems beneath you at first, but actually pays surprisingly well. Maybe someone offers to trade services with you in a way that ends up saving you money, which is basically the same as making money. The Two of Pentacles wants you to stay open and flexible because the unexpected money might not arrive in the exact package you were anticipating. I'm also getting from this Two of Pentacles that you need to stay grounded and practical even as exciting financial opportunities start to appear. This card has one foot on land and one foot on sea, which symbolizes balancing dreams with reality. So yes, be excited about the unexpected money coming your way, but also make sure you are thinking clearly about how to use it wisely. The Two of Pentacles is reminding you that financial abundance is best enjoyed when you are also being smart about managing it. Saving some, investing some, and making sure you are setting yourself up for continued stability. Now, Capricorn. The fifth card I pulled for you is the Five of Cups, and I know what you might be thinking when you hear that, because the Five of Cups is often seen as a sad or disappointing card. But here in your reading about unexpected money, this card is actually giving you a really important message about perspective and what you are focusing on. The Five of Cups shows someone looking at 3 spilled cups while 2 full cups stand behind them. And the message is that sometimes we are so focused on what we lost or what did not work out that we completely miss the blessings that are right there waiting for us. For you, Capricorn. The Five of Cups is telling me that you might have experienced some financial disappointment recently or in the past several months. Maybe something fell through that you were counting on. Maybe an opportunity did not pan out the way you hoped. Maybe you lost money on something or felt like you made a mistake financially. And that disappointment has been weighing on you, causing you to feel a bit pessimistic about your financial future, or to doubt whether good things can really happen for you money-wise. But the Five of Cups is showing up to tell you that while you were focused on that disappointment, the universe has been preparing unexpected blessings for you that you have not even noticed yet. This card is basically saying, Capricorn, turn around. Stop staring at what went wrong and look at what is still standing, what is still available to you, what is still possible. The unexpected money that is about to show up this week is one of those two cups that has been standing behind you all along. You just could not see it because you were too busy mourning what did not work out. The Five of Cups is encouraging you to shift your focus, to release the disappointment, and to open your eyes to the new opportunities that are literally right there waiting for you to notice them. What is also really interesting about the Five of Cups in this position is that it is suggesting that the unexpected money might actually come as a result of something that previously seemed like a failure or a loss. Sometimes when one door closes, we do not immediately see that another door opened, but later we realize that the closed door was actually pushing us towards something better. So if you had a financial setback recently, the Five of Cups is hinting that the unexpected money showing up now might not have been possible if that setback had not happened. Everything really does work together for your good, Capricorn. Even when it does not feel like it in the moment, the Five of Cups is also reminding you to practice gratitude as this unexpected money comes in. When you receive it, do not immediately start thinking about what else you wish you had or comparing your situation to other people. Really take a moment to appreciate the blessing, to acknowledge that the universe came through for you, and to feel genuinely grateful for the abundance that is showing up. That energy of gratitude is what keeps the flow of abundance open and attracts even more blessings into your life. All right, Capricorn. We are at the sixth and final card, and this one is absolutely perfect as the closing message for your reading about unexpected money. I pulled the High Priestess, and when I saw this card, I actually got goosebumps because the High Priestess is all about intuition, hidden knowledge, and trusting what you know deep down even when you cannot logically explain it. For you, Capricorn, the High Priestess is telling me that you already sense on some level that something is about to shift financially. You have probably had little intuitive hits or gut feelings that change is coming. Even if your logical mind has been trying to dismiss those feelings, the High Priestess is encouraging you to trust your intuition, so much more than you have been. You are someone who likes facts and evidence and tangible proof. But this card is saying that right now your inner knowing is going to guide you to the unexpected money better than any amount of logical analysis. When you get a sudden urge to check your email or to reach out to a certain person or to look into a particular opportunity, follow that urge. The High Priestess is telling me that your intuition is directly connected to the flow of abundance right now. And when you listen to it, you will be guided exactly where you need to be to receive the money that is coming. The High Priestess also represents secrets and hidden things coming to light. And in the context of your financial reading, this is really significant. This card is telling me that there is information or an opportunity that has been hidden from you up until now, but it is about to be revealed this week. Maybe someone is going to share information with you that leads to a money-making opportunity. Maybe you are going to discover something you did not know about your own skills or resources that can be monetized. Maybe a secret opportunity is going to be offered to you, something that is not publicly available but that you get access to through a personal connection. The High Priestess is saying that the unexpected money is connected to something that was previously hidden but is now coming into your awareness. What I also find powerful about the High Priestess, as your final card, is that it represents the divine, feminine energy of receiving. You do not have to force this unexpected money to come to you, Capricorn. You do not have to hustle yourself into exhaustion or push and strive and make it happen through sheer willpower. The High Priestess is telling you to relax into a state of receptivity, to trust that what is meant for you will find you, and to allow the abundance to flow to you naturally. This is about magnetic energy, not chasing energy. You are attracting this money through your vibration, through your readiness, through your openness to receive. The High Priestess is also reminding you to keep some things private as this money starts to show up. You do not need to announce every opportunity or every bit of good financial news to everyone around you. There is power in staying quiet and letting things develop without outside input or opinions. Some of the best manifestations happen in sacred privacy. And the High Priestess is encouraging you to honor that as you move through this week of unexpected financial abundance.